Hello, I'm in that phase of creative block where I have completely forgotten how to paint. So I've been trying to tell myself that I remember by matching paint to paint chips, just to convince myself that I actually know how to paint. So let's do some paint mixing. It's pretty close to this guy. I have taught color theory and taken color theory and, you know, learned color theory every which way, but every single time I have to match a paint color, I completely don't trust myself to do it. But then somehow I do know how to do it every single time. I was listening to a podcast the other day with Lee Holden in it, and he was explaining how we can read all these self-help books and know conceptually like meditation practices and all of the things, but until we actually do them, we aren't actually knowing it. He said it's not enough to be learned, it has to be embodied, which I really liked, because it's just the exact same with mixing colors. It's not enough for it to be learned. It has to be embodied every single time. I have to physically mix the color, or I don't trust myself that I'm able to do it, or I couldn't tell you how to do it. My hands know how to do it, and my eyes know how to do it, but I don't believe them. I don't believe them when I haven't done it for a while. It's been a busy January, and then I didn't paint it all over the Christmas break, and I've got a big deadline coming up in 6 months' time, and that always really makes me feel like I know nothing. If there's anything that is more surefire way to get me to doubt everything I've ever known or learned or made, it's a deadline. Oof, we're super close. I think it could be a little bit brighter. The thing that's nice about color mixing as a strategy to remind yourself that you actually know how to make art is that there's really only 6 things that you can change about a color. You can make it brighter or darker, more vibrant or more dull, or warmer or cooler, and that's it. So when you're looking at a color, that's all you have to ask yourself. Whereas when I'm sitting in front of a painting, or even worse, a blank panel, the questions or the things that I could do to it are endless. And I think it's really that endlessness that makes me feel so overwhelmed. It's a little bit more vibrant. Ooh, it's so close. Maybe the tiniest bit of black. I'm in the danger zone, or I could really mess it up. I think it's a little bit more dull than what I've got going on, and the tiniest bit of black. Oh, I'm scared. I think I did too much. Let's see. The nice thing about mixing colors is that it gets you thinking about painting. It's not actually painting anything, but it really gets you thinking about painting something. Okay. I'm gonna add a tiny bit more of that cyan-y type of blue. I also used to really get caught up in like exact color names, like what specific red do I need in a warm and cool, and what specific yellow and blue, and the exact pigments, but it really doesn't matter. I'm starting to realize you just need to have a purpley blue and a cyan type blue. You need to have a magenta-y red and an orangey red, and then you need to have a lemony yellow and a goldeny yellow, and a black and white are a bonus, and that's all you really need. Okay, I think we might be there. Oh no! That's pretty spot on. Oh, does it need? You know what? I think that was the winner. I think I took it too far. I think it needs a little bit of white. I also used to feel like I couldn't color mix without taking really meticulous notes about every color recipe, because if I didn't write it down, then what was the point of doing it, because I'd never be able to recreate it. But really the whole point of it isn't to be able to recreate this exact color based on following your notes. Again, it's about being able to recreate this exact color by following your eyes again. So it really doesn't matter if I write down what pigments I used or any of that stuff. Oh, we're back. We are back, baby. Look at that. Oh, I think we're even better than before. Look at that. Oh, it's so satisfying. Also, perfection. And now I have a reminder that this color exists in the world, that I can put up on my wall in my studio and use when I am making my next painting. And just for fun, because we have a little bit of extra paint here, I'm gonna take this one that I mixed the other day and just do a little smush, just for fun, just to not waste anything. So fun. So that's how I'm getting over my creative block. If you have any tips, I'm open to them because creative block sucks. I think I'm working my way through it. We'll see.